What's going on, Space Monkeys? Welcome to Political Fight Club. I'm Robert Durden, and if you can see a smile on my face, it's because I'm super excited to do this episode again. I did it last week, or 2 weeks ago, where I read out the initial numbers for when The Hill had their new hosts come on, and put them up against what Breaking Points is doing with Crystal and Sagar's new show, which kudos to them, they're near 300,000 subscribers already in 2 weeks. Let's get that number up. And meanwhile, I'm going to update you on The Hill's numbers with their new hosts, Colin Ruggiero and Emily Miller. So these are as of 4 hours ago, and The Hill uploads their videos about an hour before Breaking Points even gets theirs out. So it's the Crystal and Sagar vids have only been out about 3 hours, so they actually have a built-in disadvantage because they haven't been out as long, and it does not look good. The hemorrhaging is continuing for The Hill. So I know what you guys are thinking, you're like, Rob, are you ever going to stop making fun of The Hill? No. Never. Never. As long as this continues to go on, I'm going to continue hammering home the point that they made the biggest mistake in the history, maybe ever, of like the technological age of media and populist media and independent media by letting Crystal and Sagar go. There had to be a way to keep them around, and they treated them horribly on the way out especially, and that might be the biggest mistake they ever made. The Hill is in some deep trouble. So, okay, the people that are on there now, Colin Ruggiero and Emily Miller, go watch their videos just for the sake of comedy, because I think they unintentionally are running into some comedy gold, and I've already seen one of her other viral kind of moment that happened with Emily Miller talking about like Schrodinger's vaccine this morning. She's like, I both am vaccinated and I'm not. Depending on how you identify, I may or may not be vaccinated depending on how you feel. So that's what I have to say about it, whether or not I'm vaccinated or not. Stupid. Oh God, the stupid. It hurts, but at the same time, I can't look away. So The Hill's into deep trouble. They have now lost over 100,000 subscribers, and it actually dropped a little bit more in the tick this morning with the new duo up. So it doesn't look good. So here's the top numbers for all the videos, the top 6 videos with Emily Miller and Colin Ruggiero as of this morning. 7,500, 6,500, those are the two radars. 13,000, 3.3 thousand, 8.5 thousand, and 4,000 for a grand total of 42.8 thousand. Now, Emily Jashinsky and Ryan Grimm were at 53,000. So even compared to their initial numbers, they're down 20%. So it's not looking good. So what did Breaking Points put up, you ask? 15,000, 40,000, 46,000, 21,000, 15,000, and 53,000 for 191,000, about 190 and change. And they have still an extra hour to really catch up to where it would be a fair fight. So even if I grant them that built-in advantage, The Hill, that they've been out an hour longer, they're still only putting up like 20% of the viewership that Breaking Points is doing. Oh my God, I love it. So anyway, this is important. I'm not just jabbing at The Hill for the sake of kicking the corpse. It is funny. But the other thing that this points out and exhibits to me is that a lot of these people that may be stuck at these corporate jobs that they don't want to do in terms of media, but the only thing holding them back is the fact that it's typically kind of difficult to go out on your own, and it's a very scary thing. And a lot of journalists, once they leave the corporate teat, it's really hard to get going again, to get to where you were in terms of exposure. But I like that Crystal and Sagar broke that idea. They showed you that you can actually leave your corporate masters, the people that are telling you what to write and what to say, and go out on your own and actually be really successful at it. So that makes me very, very happy. I mean, David Sirota did something similar. Jordan Sheridan came from TYT, and he does awesome work nowadays, and TYT sucks so fucking bad. But they get crushed by the algorithm, so let's help Breaking Points, let's help Jordan Sheridan at Status Coup, all the people that I've mentioned to you before. The people that go out on their own are always going to have a built-in disadvantage in terms of the algorithms. They need our help, but nothing makes me laugh harder than watching The Hill go from like a really reputable news source that people tuned in by the hundreds of thousands every morning to an absolute circus, a satirical circus of actual clowns in 2 weeks. Oh my God. They actually are worse now than Ryan Grimm and Emily Jashinsky. Dude, I can't wait to see where they are in a month. Oh my God, man, if this is how it's going to be, they might be onto like accidental gold because everybody's just going to tune in, ratio them, and laugh them out the room. I mean, they're like Comedy Central at this point. So good news, guys. And no, I'm not ever going to stop making fun of The Hill, ever. Don't expect it. I'll talk to you guys later.